Today I'm going to show you how to install and use the ASOR Gear Selector script. Now this script came out in 2014, so it's not new. A good portion of you will probably already know about this script and have used it, but for those who are new and never seen the script before, then here's your chance to check it out. For our mission here, we're going to go to Rifleman Unarmed. I'm going to place him here and face him this direction. Then we're going to go to props, and in the search box we're going to type in grass. Why grass? Because there's a lot of grass here. Next, I'm going to type in notice, which will bring up a notice board. So we're going to use a sign. You don't have to use a sign yourself. You could use another sign or an object or even an ammo box. So just so you know, it's not limited to what I show you here. So this is our little mission, nothing special, it's just for demonstration. And so what we're going to do is we're going to save this mission. We're going to name this ASOR Selector, and that's our mission name. We'll save that. We're going to go to scenario at the top left, and then down to where it says open scenario folder. We're going to click on that, and this will bring up our scenario folder that we just created when we saved it. So what we have to do is basically put the script in this folder. So I'm going to take from my folder here the ASOR script and basically put it into this folder. I will have the script linked in the description of the video for download, so when you get it you'll see this folder. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this folder inside your mission folder, just like I did here. Now what this script requires is a description.ext. Let's open up the folder, and I'm going to show you there's a readme in here, and I updated this readme so that's more readable and kind of things are outlined and stuff for those who are new to installing scripts and stuff. You have your installation instructions, you have an add initialization code, you got information about settings, usage, etc. We need to put a code, which is this code here, in a description.ext. We're going to copy this code, and you're going to press Control C. I'm going to open up a Notepad++ document. You could use a Notepad document if you want, but I'm going to use a Notepad++ document. I'm going to click on the empty Notepad document and make sure you have a blinking cursor there. Just press Control V, and that'll paste the code from the README into the script. Next, you're just going to click on Save. You want to save this script as all types. For the save type, if you're in Notepad, it'll say all files. You're going to go to this box, and you're going to type in description.ext. Make sure that's spelled correctly. It's got to say description.ext. Once you have that, then you're going to locate mission folder. So I'm going to go to my desktop, and then to missions, and then the mission is on Stratus. And I'm going to go down to ASOR Gear Selector, and here's our mission, and then you just hit save. Then we can close the script, and then you'll see a description.ext inside your mission folder. Alright, so we're going to go back to the README, and then what you're going to do next is you're going to go down to this line here, and you're going to grab this code, and then you're going to press Control C, and then we're going to go back in game, and we're going to add this code to the sign. What you're going to do now is you're going to go to the sign, you're going to edit the sign, and then you're going to go to the init box. Make sure your cursor there is blinking, and then what you're going to do is you're going to press Control V, which will paste the code. Now let's go over this code real quick. This code, what it does is it adds an action to your action menu when you go up to the sign, and you'll see the action. Now this part of the code is a color, and this color will change this word, these two words. So this word, when you go up to the sign, it'll say Gear Select. Now you can change this word to whatever you want. You could make it say axis, ammo, open gear, gear selector, whatever you can think of, you can put there. It doesn't matter. Or you could just leave it as it is. When we test this out, this word here will be in yellow, and that's what this code is for. I'm going to show you that after we test this out, how to change this code if you want different colors. Now the rest of this execvm calls the ASOR script. There's a script inside it that opens up and then initializes it. So after you have that, just hit OK. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just save your mission, and let's test it out. Alright, here we are in the mission, and when you come up to the sign, you're going to see Gear Select. And if you scroll your action menu, it'll be in your action menu, and you're going to come up on the screen. Before we create a loadout and save it, I'm going to show you a few cam controls which are listed in the readme. So basically, when you click on the screen, click on the character and hold down your left mouse button, and what that'll do is just rotate your character. If you scroll your mouse wheel, guy will zoom in and out. Hold down your right mouse button, it will drag up and down. Alright, so what you do is you basically just choose your main weapon. Let's give this guy a gun, and MX65, so he's got a gun now. So whatever you choose, you basically will have it live. Let's give him a type of scope, ACO on it. And then let's give it a suppressor. I'll put a suppressor sand on it. There we go. And then let's give this guy a handgun. Let's give him a suppressor. There you go. Nice. Let's give him some grenades. And we'll give him 2 grenades. So this is the number of magazines that he has. This is the number of magazines he has for that. So let's reduce that. This here is your capacity. This is uniform capacity, and then this is the total weight here. Let's give him a launcher. Let's change his gear to a T. Let's give him a black rig, black assault pack. And then let's give him some binoculars. What you do now is once you choose your loadout, you just click on save, and you're going to get a screen that says save preset. Click on this slot. You can just type in a name. So we're just going to name this loadout 1, and then we'll save that. At the top it'll say preset loadout 1, and if you save, you'll see it here. So you could delete the save. You can have up to 24 loadouts, and that's it. So once you're done, you can just hit the X or press escape, and now your guy has exactly what you chose in the selector. And now that you know how that works, let's go back to the editor. Let's go back to the notice board, and I'm going to show you guys how to change the color of this. I'm going to show you a website you can go to, and this website is the RGB to hex color converter. I'll link this in the description of the video. You could use this, but what you're going to do is to change the color, you're going to scroll down and you're going to go to the RGB to hex color table. And here's all the colors that you could choose from. And basically what you want here is the hex number. So you're going to go to whatever number that you want, and this is the color that I initially used. So basically 4 F's and 2 zeros. Let's change the color to red. Just copy this, let's Control C, and let's go back in game. All you got to do is just highlight this, press Control V, press OK, save your scenario, and let's take a look. And when you come up to the sign, the thing will be red. We are in the scenario folder. Let's open the ASOR script. In the script, let's open up the readme. Now in the readme, if you scroll down a little bit to where it says settings, it says open the ASOR config.sqf. If you locate it here in the script folder, that'll open up a script that you can adjust the settings to or create a backlist. Now you can open this up with Notepad or Notepad++, but if you scroll down a little bit, there's some, basically just about everything in here is true, false, or it has a number. So if you scroll down to this section here, this section, this list will show all the functions in the gear selector itself. When you're in game and you're looking at the gear, this is the script name, this is the script, this right here. And then what this is show uniform, you got show vest, show backpack. This is asking you, do you want to show the uniform? If you don't want the uniforms to show, just change this to false. Change this to false. And if you want it to show, change it back to true. So this shows the uniforms, the vests, the backpacks, primary weapons, add-ons, which are your like attachments and stuff. Then you have a launcher add-ons, gear, grenades, extra ammo. If you don't want the extra ammo slot to show where you could choose something from there, just make that say false. Now if you scroll down a little bit, there's more options. I'll let you guys read that yourself. We have one slot saved. If you wanted more than 24, then all you have to do is just put the number that you want there. If you scroll down where you could create blacklists of things, so if you're using a mod that has certain types of grenades, you could put the class names for that in this list. And then you got explosives, then you have medical, then you have miscellaneous stuff. I'll zip the script and the description.ext, link it in the description of the video so you can download it and implement it into your own missions. For more codes and scripts, take a look at this playlist.